I mean, it's the norm as far as like being in like a creative like environment. That's usually like the norm, concerts and studio sessions. But I think this one is like kind of unique because I can't remember a moment I've been a part of where so many like MCs and artists just came together like just with one purpose. You know what I'm saying, in mind. So and the energy is love. Like there's no egos. Everybody set their ego aside, so it's kind of dope. You know what I mean? So this is a very unique moment. You know what I mean, especially in Philly. You know what I mean? We got a bad rep, so this is really dope that you even capturing these like moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so absolutely. So one of Mill's visions was to just bridge the gap between the young and the old. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Mill showed me your music and stuff like that, and I don't know if you would consider yourself newer, older, however, but I know you've been doing it for a minute. You get what I'm saying, right? So younger generation, older generation is a big separation, not just musically, but because the mentality, because everything is just different. Society, like ego, you know what I'm saying? Everything is different. So in the realm of CHH, how do you think that gap can be bridged as far as the new and the old?
I think of one like moments like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when I was even coming up, we didn't have like unique moments that was being created where the younger generation was around a lot of like the older generation or people that was really doing it at a higher level. I was blessed to have like be around certain individuals like T-Wise, a couple times with like Truth, also my homie Praise One. So like I had like some dope like mentors, especially like T-Wise. He was very like crucial like with my walk and like just my journey in like music period. Just how he just like attack things as an artist and just like as a man of God. So that was like really, really dope and really crucial moments for me. So I think I kind of took like the things he was like investing in me, so I'm able to display that with the guys that's coming up. I mean, so like I started throwing on my own events, and I'm always throwing those guys on those events. I'm saying like every single time because I know that's needed. I mean, they need the platform, they need the love, and they need the support. So I feel like if we can just keep doing more of that, this thing can really grow and blossom, and it's something really special.
Now, you said something key. I like what you said, talking about like just that mentorship aspect, like the OGs, where you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Take a lot of patience, but to just put some, the younger generation under the wing. From your perspective as well, being a person, you see the benefits of having that mentor.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to somebody who was in a position you was in?
I would say, like I feel like, and this is based off like my journey. I feel like a mentor is crucial. Like it's needed because I can't like looking back. I'm like, dang, I would have missed so much like opportunities. I would have missed like all those like learning like hurdles. You know what I'm saying, like during that process, because I didn't even come off like just rapping. Like I literally started off serving. I was like serving the T-Wise. I would go to his concerts. I would help the band get set up, like all that kind of stuff. Then my next step, I turned into a hype man. I was like his hype man. And then he brought me to the studio and was like, yo, like I want you to rap on my mixtape. Rapped on the mixtape, and he was like, yo, your 16 was crazy. He was like, yo, you got what it takes. So it was like really, like during that time of like getting on that record, that was the first time I ever like laid a 16 on anything. It was like my first time being in a studio. So like even that part, like I learned so much in the studio, where I feel like I'm well seasoned, and because he told me how to deliver correctly in the studio and how to actually bring out that energy. So I'm able to actually display that on stage and off stage on the studio, which sometimes it can be like difficult for a lot of artists.
Absolutely. So considering, your journey and everything like that, you now connected with Mills. Can you just touch on that? How'd you connect with Mills and just some unique things that that's about him?
I connected with Mills I had got booked for like a show like out in Lancaster, and it was for like a tour. And Mills so happened to be out there. Guy introduced me to him, and he was like, you know, what are you doing, this, that, and the third? Like, well, how can I help you out? So I was told him, I was like, yo, I always need help with, you know, just getting like media out there and getting certain stuff done financially. So the guy was like, yo, I'm willing to pay for one of your music videos. I was like, all right, cool. He was like, well, you should have Mills shoot that joint. So I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. So I liked the way he was like doing things. So I reached out to him, and that's how it got set up. And that's like, I feel like that's when we really start, you know, building the friendship and the brotherhood. And then we met each other like on and off, like here and there. He would see me like, but it wasn't no real connection. But that was like our first like real connection through, you know, me being, you know, blessed because somebody was willing to like invest into the ministry.